Raza and my student ID number is 442010026, and I'm class HKM 20B1 regular malam, and I'm from the Pelita Bangsa University.
Hello, my name is Iwan Setiawan, name 442010010.
My name is Hermansa. My student ID number is 44200100103.
My name is Wahyu Ciptanisi with student ID number 442010029.
My name is Muhammad Alfian, Hukum 20B1, white student at number 4420005.
Hello, my name is Arifan Hakim. I'm from class HKM 20B1. My study number is 4420100X2.
Hello, bro. How are you today? I'm good. How are you today?
Fine. Yes.
Thank you. Bro. Okay. I want to go back to my home, okay?
Okay.
See you later. Dad.
Why are you doing? Get out from here!
I'm sorry. I can't do it anymore.
Get out!
Bro.
Hey, bro. What happened, bro?
Mad at me.
Oh, yes. Sleeping.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Okay.
Hey, young man. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm sleeping here. Run! Sleeping here. Come here with me. Why? Here with me. Don't touch me. Come on. Touch me. What? Hey. Where are you going?
I'm looking for money.
Don't touch me. Come with me. Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
My name is Iwan.
Why are you sleeping on the road?
My dad mad at me, so my dad kicked me out.
We should get back to home now.
Okay.
Why are you sleeping on the road?
Why don't have a home?
You should get a job.
Right.
No.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Wayudi.
What's your name?
My name is Hermansa.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Dimirianto.
Why are you here?
Because it's hard to find a job. It's better if I sing.
You should get a job. Don't do this again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Children, as the next generation and assets of the nations, need serious attention because the progress of a country will depend on the current and future generations. Therefore, the welfare of children must be prioritized to that generation as born quality successor. Child welfare as part of effort to create quality human resources will only be realized if all parties can respect and treat children according to their rights. If children don't get their rights and social protection as one of the pillars of the nation, they will tend to experience problems or become problems. One of the problems of children that is still a concern in Indonesia today is the problem of street children. The problem of street children is seen as a problem that gives a negative view of development. Their existence is often used as an indicator of poverty and crisis of apes' social values. Basically, street children are a group of children who face many problems. According to UNICEF, street children are children under the age of 16 who have separated themselves from their families, school, and the closest community, immersed in life moving around the roads. However, not all street children don't have a relationship with their parents. According to UNICEF, cited by Lask in Journal of Sociology and Social Welfare, street children are divided into three categories. First, children who have high risk. Second, children who work on the street. And third, children living on the street.
Legal basis. Street children are children who spend most of their time earning a living or wandering the streets or other public places. Article 28b of the 1945 Constitution states that the state guarantees every child to live, grow and develop and has the right to protection from violence and discrimination. Children also have the right to obtain proper health service in accordance with their physical and spiritual needs. This article uses a juridical empirical approach socio-legal research. Designed child health services are guaranteed in Article 8 of the Child Protection Law and Article 62 of Law Number 39 of 1999 concerning human rights, both for children with families and children. Abandoned children without family. This article discusses how abandoned children who do not have self-identity and whose family is not known can obtain legal guarantees in terms of health insurance because in Article 34, Paragraph 1 of the 1945 Constitution that poor children and neglected children are cared for by the state.
In midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, bigger and street children in Serang are getting more and more people dogs. In the last few months, street children, anjal, and people with social welfare problem (PMKS) in Serang City are incessantly widespread. In fact, their activities are disturbing the public and disturbing the psyche of Serang City, which is empowered and cultured. A resident from Serang City, Ari Adrian, admit that the existence of the angel was quite disturbing. They came to big turns, especially at Ciceri red lights. There are so many roadblocks, being 2 or 4 wheelers. This worries us too. We are worried that there will be accident, he said Wednesday, April 14, 2020. He also said in recent week the number of angel has increased, even from the usual only 2 people at one point now to 5 people. Not now. Not to mention the number of third angel who are at other point in the crowd. I also don't know why in this corona season the number of children has increased. Usually there are only 1-2 children, but now there are more, he said.
Factor that a cause then addressed to become street children equality from the most factor, namely factors, poverty factors, and community factor. 1. Family factor weight to X fairly. 2. Poverty factor results to get money for himself and help parts. And 3. Community factor are justified to entertain themselves or have fun.
Please, parents of street children are given good guidance and labor-intensive jobs, he explained. Second, if you return to direct you will by giving session of curing the regional relation, namely imprisonment and fine. Dear children are parents in shelters until parents can return to care for their children. For to prevent taking to the status by fostering vulnerable communities, wives, syndicators or coordinator of such children must be given criminal sensation. Say take firm action against keepers on the roads. Second, socialization about the right of giving and begging on the street and blessing officer at vulnerable points.
Indonesian guarantees human rights. That's why they say for people who talk are taught to be silent, shouting just a little has been present. While they are abstinent skillfully creating provocation network and individuals, then where are the human rights? This is where the role of student in effort to enforce law and human rights does not rule out the possibility that only students, but various groups of people participate in upholding human rights. This role is very necessary because so many violations of human rights are happening all around us. Human rights are rights that are inherent as a gift from God that must be respected, protected by the High Court and protected by the state and everyone. Human rights are natural in general. Human rights mean that human rights have become human nature. Besides that, human rights are universal in general. Human rights applied throughout the world. So the role of students towards human rights by publishing writing from through posters and demonstrations in an orderly manner without anarchy, campus magazine, newspapers, and can also be sent directly to government agencies or related participants by supporting it for the effort of the relevant and authorized institution and taking firm action against the perpetrators of human rights violation.